Hi guys, Bruce here. Alright, we're working on a fishing rod. This is a pretty husky rod. I think it's a 7-footer. It's been through the mill, and the reel is the part that I'm having the problems with. It has hauled in some big fish, like I fished in northern Saskatchewan and northern Alberta, and when I bought the rod, they did tell me that, you know, after a few trips that I would see some wear on the reel, and there's a little bit of wear in the shaft there. Now when you tighten up the other side, you can go left-hand or you can go left-hand or right-hand on this. You can stick it in from this side or this side, but I've got it the way I like it, and it's not that much slack when it's tight, but now that I have to tighten the heck out of it, it's starting to wear more. So I'm just going to take the handle off. We'll just do that here. So this comes out, and then this just pulls out, right? If you look here, this is not the problem. It's designed to fold, but look, there's quite a bit of slack in there, right there. So you'll see there's a pin in there. There, that's a good shot. So I'm going to see if I can get that pin out of there. I've got some good punches. We'll go get them. I can't believe the generosity of some people. When I left my major employment, one of the guys gave me a set of these snap-on punches that belonged to his dad. And so that is just fantastic, huh? So here we go. Just going to get a couple pieces of wood. You gotta have little pieces of wood everywhere in a shop. So I'm going to try and drive that out of there, right here. I'm going to just try and drive that pin out from this direction. This is a pretty nice little punch, huh? Oh, so that would have fallen out. And there it is. So that almost was like a rivet, huh? So what I'm hoping to do is I went and bought a box of roll pins. I call them roll pins. And I'm really hoping that one of these will be just fat enough to go through there. Yeah, see that? That feels really good. But now I'm testing the roll pin, right? And it just pops in that hole already. So we want some pressure on that roll pin when we drive it in. Oh man. Next size up maybe. So when I find what I'm looking for, I'll come back. That could be good. That could be good. It looks a little thick. So I'll just turn on the camera when I come back and figure it out. Well, it looks like 1/8 is the one. And this what do they call them? Roll pin is just a tiny bit wider than the 1/8. Now this mangled one has been flattened out by me trying to expand it at each end, and it's just plain worn out, eh? Alright. I'm not quite sure how I should go about this. I'm going to start, I believe it is this pin. This is the one. I'm going to start it first, carefully. Don't laugh at me, but actually this is a tight fit. So what I did was I just took over to the vise a little bit and I flexed the pin. I'm going to just flex it a little bit more and see if I can tap it this way. There we go. Unless it moved in the vise, not. Oh yeah, it did. Pretty good stuff. Furnace. Furnace alert! You know, I'm gonna just chamfer. Oops, darn it. I'm gonna just chamfer this a little tiny bit with a bigger bit. Be back in a bit. This will just help guide the pin in, eh? Doesn't take much. Good. Okay. I got an idea. Small drill bit. And we will line that up as good as we can. First we'll get it started. I guess I want that shaft in there for kind of, what do you call that, support from, so it doesn't squish. Good, okay, that's fantastic. Now, we're going to use this drill bit to align it and finish it off. I know it looks awkward, and it is, but it's just one of those things, you know. These were never designed to be repaired. They were designed to be thrown out when they were worn out. But I think I can get a few more fishing trips out of this guy. And if anybody out there has never been on a real fishing trip, I tell you, it is something else, except for the fact that I get seasick really easy. Are we going? I don't know. Well, something's happening. Yeah, it's going. Okay. Good. Now we need a little bit of lubrication in there. And I don't know, silicone lube. Okay, that's not coming apart. And there's no more slack in there. Hey, sorry about that. Okay, we did it. The new pin's in. And I'm just going to take this over to the wire wheel and take the rough edges off of that. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm not worried about... It's not going to rust because it's made out of aluminum, right? I don't think we split it. So now, well, I guess I better put it together to make sure that it still works like a fishing rod. Oh, that's way better. Haha. Fantastic. Happy. So now I'm gonna try and see if I can get in there and oil it up. Stuff was made to be taken apart. Let's have a look. Cool. It's been a while. I'm wondering if I can oil this without taking it apart. I don't know. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 Phillips screws holding this together. Drag, no drag. And I wonder if I'm pushing my luck. I want to have a, you guys know me well enough now. I want to have a look inside. So now we can take this off without issue. And by the way, that's why equipment has torquing specs, so that you can assemble and reassemble a piece of machinery multiple times. And I am one of those guys that tends to put stuff on too tight. I've admitted that before. Now, a fine Phillips screwdriver. I'm just going to go get that. Okay, this is the one. I'm not using machines on any of this stuff, like drill or whatever. Oh, furnace is done. I apologize about the furnace, but anybody who lives in a cold climate knows that that sound is a good thing. All I want to do is get a little bit of lubrication into here. I don't know. And I'm going to use lithium grease on this. There it is. Ooh. Okay, this is where we got to be so careful, because something could go spoing and end up on the other side of the world. Okay, let's just get you have a look at that. It actually looks really good in there, doesn't it? And it's a finer grease. I think it's good. I'm just gonna squash it around with my finger a little bit, just to get it. What do you call? I wonder if I can. Oh, but it doesn't want to come. So I'm not gonna make it come. Yeah, let's just re-squish some of this grease that's already here and stuck on the gears. Excuse me. That time of year. I am not going to take this apart any further. It's got grease. Okay. And we'll just wipe it down and give the reel a little bit of lithium. Are you with me? Am I recording? Yes, I am. I don't like sounds. This is, these are a precision instrument, right? These things aren't, it's like a bicycle. Okay, let's put the little tiny bit of grease in there. handle. That's just too darn cool. Okay, let's just take a little piece of this line. This is cloth line, eh? It's like spider wire. Good. Excellent. Nothing's easy. Okay, that's smooth, huh? Just going to clean it up with a little bit of solvent and we're done. So thanks for watching this one, guys.